Hello guys, it's nice to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't done any videos. I haven't done anything whatsoever in the last time. So I'm very excited because today we're gonna be installing some new things on the Ninja. I still haven't done the first service, but the weather here is so undecided. Now it's sunny, in a couple of minutes it's cloudy. It's about 6 degrees outside now, so it's pretty cold. But I was dying to install these new parts. Since last time I've done a windscreen upgrade, so I'm going to show it to you. It's an Ermax. I'm going to pick up the camera right now and let me show you the new screen. I think it looks unbelievably good. I mean, look at it. And the thing that I like the most is the cockpit view. I mean, look at this. It's like a proper sports bike. I've been out with the new screen. I'm still not sure. It was very windy, as is now, and the wind was going actually in my helmet, and it was making a bit of wind noise. I'm not sure if it's due to the winds or if due to the windscreen, but I'm gonna go out again and I'm gonna see. Hopefully, it's not the windscreen because I love the looks. I really love the looks of it. There is a video with a guy saying that he can't go in the old 4 positions, but you can go. Let's raise it up a bit. This is in the top position. Anyway, most of the time I'm riding, let me go down again with it. I'm riding in the lowest position because it looks the best and the sportiest like that, in my view at least. But let's get to some new things. So what we've got here, we have tail tidy. Finally, here it is, 130 pounds for an RNG tail tidy, just for a piece of metal. It's just unbelievable. And we've got this as well because we gotta have to have them on the plate, because we're not gonna have this one anymore, so we got to have something on the number plate. And we've also, last video I was undecided if to get the shed rear rack or the Givi. I went for Givi. This was 53 pounds, and the Givi rear rack as well, so it's 4130FZ for the Kawasaki Ninja 1006-2020. I know it's gonna be a big job today, but I can't wait for it. And one more thing, people are complaining about the subframe bolts. They snap. I'm gonna leave a picture on the screen to see exactly what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. So there is a guy, Meg Davis is his name, and he's doing this upgraded bolts for the rear subframe. It's high tensile bolts, and they've got also some washers and some nuts, so they should be holding a lot more weight, because we're gonna add the rear rack as well, plus the panniers, plus a pillion. Actually, I've had the same setup on my Z1000X6 and I had no problem at all, but just to be on the safe side, we're gonna do that. One more time, I'm gonna show you. This is the tail section. I think it looks very ugly. If you're asking me, the stock one, it's really ugly, and it's not protecting anything. Actually, if it's muddy or if it's raining, anyway, the whole tail section is gonna be dirty. I'm gonna try to record how I'm installing it. I know it's gonna be a really nasty job, but let's start and let's see what can we actually do. I'm not even sure what to start with, but I think probably the best thing to start with is to remove the hand guards, the rear panniers, holders, or whatever you want to call them. So let's start by doing that now. I'm gonna start here first. So I can see one bolt here. Oh, it was pretty tight. Okay, let's remove this one. I'm gonna have everything in the camera, so hopefully I'm gonna know how to put everything back, because it's gonna be a lot of dismantling, a lot of bolts. It's a pretty long bolt. I'm not even sure what to start with first, the tail tidy or the rear rack. I'm not sure which one goes first, but I'm gonna go with the tail tidy, and before assembling everything I'm gonna have a look to see what's happening with the rear rack. The first bolt is out, just gonna put it here on the table. And is there another one somewhere? Yes, there is another one here. And the first grab rail is out. That was easy. Let's move to the next one then. My cousin is here, so he's gonna give me some hand in dismantling everything. It's gonna be a lot easier now. Back in a second. My cousin is here. We removed the back fairing and now we're gonna start dismantling everything. I don't even know which one to start with first, but I think we're gonna replace the subframe bolts first. Or I'm not sure, we're just gonna see. We're gonna undo some more things over here. Which one do you think we should go first? Let's see. Just to remove the 4 bolts from here and maybe the tail side will fall off?
I'll say to try that first.
Okay, we'll try that. And let's see where that takes us. Let me show you what we're doing here. So there are 4 bolts here holding the whole tail, but I can't do it one-handed. So let's do this then. Anyway, I'm gonna remove these 4 bolts and we're gonna be back at it to see. Let's see, can I put it here? And this is how it looks. So be careful when you're trying to pull it down. There is 2 small hooks in here, left and right, so you need to go easily and do that. These ones are the subframe bolts, so I'll take them off and we'll replace them with the new ones, and I'll show you how it looks after. Let's do that now. So hopefully you can see this is the stock bolt and this is the upgraded one. So it's a lot longer and we have a nut in the other side as well. So hopefully it will stay there forever and ever. The subframe bolts are on and this is how they look. It was a bit of a hassle to put them because there is not much space here, but now they're on and the whole tail section is off. And as far as I've seen on the videos, what we've got to do now is dismantle the whole tail section. And to do that, you have some bolts. You have some bolts here, here and there. And then you've got another 2 bolts here. And then we're gonna open it in half. And we need to see what we're doing with the wiring and everything, because we need to take the indicators from this one and put it on the tail tidy on the new one. So we'll see how bad it is. Hopefully it's not gonna be that bad. We're gonna come back with some updates after we finish with this. Let's see. It's coming off. It's not too many wires. Let's see. Oh my god, look how it looks. My brand new bike is not brand new anymore, that's it. But it's gonna look very nice and tidy. Well, not so tidy actually, because we're gonna have that rear rack on, because somebody's got a wife. But there's not much I can do about that. Anyway, it's gonna look a lot nicer than it looks now, so let's see. What you're seeing right now is a bit of brainstorming on how to move the indicators from the old tail to the new tail. Eventually it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
you just it's just a bit fiddly because that rubber is very hard. But with help of like some plastic small tool, you can do it, no problems at all. And then you just need to put the wires through, and then the indicators will be on. And obviously you'll need to change the number plate light to the new one. The tail tidy is being the new one, the RNG one, is being provided with that, so you're gonna have it in a box. After putting the indicators, the number plate light, and all the wiring, we just have to figure out how to install it, how to install the actual bracket on the tail section, and also how to install the bracket from the rear rack, because we still don't know which one goes first. So let's see what's coming up next.
Guys, we're 2 hours later already, I think, something like that, and we've got a problem, so we had to make some adjustments. So if you're buying the Givi rear rack and the RNG tail tidy, it's not gonna fit. At least for me, it didn't fit, and I'll show you what happened. Hopefully the camera will catch it, will pick it up. So we had to cut here and here because this is the bracket for the tail tidy. The bracket for the tail tidy has to go inside of the bracket for the Givi rack bracket, and basically this one is too wide, so it can't fit in this one. So we had to trim down a bit from it. We sprayed them down now, and hopefully now everything will be fine. I knew that it's gonna be a hassle to install everything, but hopefully it will work. The state of my yard, my back garden, it's, look at this. I mean, we took out all the tools and we still haven't done anything yet. Hopefully it's gonna work. We've got another couple of hours sort of a flight or something like that, and it's gone after, so hopefully we're gonna finish by then. Wish me luck. 5 hours later and a lot of cold, we're finally in the final position. I'll show you in a second, and it looks like that. It looks very tidy. I really like it. Now the final thing is to mount the plate. Hopefully it's gonna fit. It says there that this rack fits all the mono key and mono rack boxes. I've got an M3, look at this, M3 mono rack top plate, so hopefully it's gonna fit in here. But I'm very happy with the result, except that bit of cutting, so we can fit the bracket from the tail tidy to the bracket from the rack. Everything fitted nicely, not too much hassle, to be honest, and it looks really tidy. It sits very close to the seat, to the bike, and I'll try to put that, and then I'll come back for the final result. Unfortunately, last night I couldn't show you the results because it got very dark. So this is the second day now. Unfortunately, the top plate that I've got doesn't fit. I'm gonna show you in a second, but I'm very happy with the overall result with everything. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to send the top plate back and get another universal one that will actually fit on these arms. But yeah, it was a bit of a hassle with everything. We're gonna go through everything really quick to show you what we've done and how we've done it. But if you want to do this, get an extra pair of hands because you're gonna need it. So let me turn the camera now, and this is the final result. So the tail tidy is now on, and the rear rack arms are on as well. This is how it looks. I'll go in the back as well. And I had to trim down a bit from the plate because it wouldn't fit because of these holes. So I've done that. I need to adjust these bolts to be straight because I don't like this being asymmetrical. But yeah, everything is working now. Everything is nice and tidy. Let me put the ignition, and I'll put the hazards on just to see how it looks. And we've got white LED light there as well. And let's go quickly through a recap. So what you need to do, firstly we need to undo 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we need to undo these 2 bolts and the one that is holding the grab handles here. we need to remove the grab handles. After that we need to slide the fairing backwards, so we need to take it off. And then we've got 4 bolts over here, 2 under the tools here and another 2 here. We're undoing those 4 bolts, the tail is gonna drop, and then you got another 2 that is holding the original tail tidy. After you dismantle the original tail tidy, let me show you how it looks. This is the original one, this is how it looks. So what you need to do is to undo this connections here. So you've got the connections for the left, right indicator and the number plate light. After you undo that, you pull the wires out, you dismantle the original tail tidy into 2. You're grabbing the indicators if you don't want to put some new ones. I kept the original ones because I think the original ones are the best. And after that you just need to move the indicators to the new tail tidy. The problem was here, as I was saying yesterday, because the tail tidy has to fit, hopefully the camera will pick it, the tail tidy has to fit in the rear rack bracket. As it didn't fit, I had to trim down from both left and right, and now it fits perfectly. After you do that, you're getting 4 new bolts for the rear rack, so you're gonna start reattaching everything, including the tail tidy, so it's gonna be together with the rear bracket. And then you've got these 2 holders here. It's coming with some spongy thing just to protect your plastics. So after we attach this left and right, we need to attach the arms, and then the arms have this brackets, again I don't know how to call them. So you've got 1, 2 bolts here, and then again 1, 2 bolts here, and then it's done. It's a lot easier said than actually done, but eventually we get it to work. Unfortunately now the top plate doesn't fit, and I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. So I've got an M3 top plate, and so we've got here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we've got here nothing. So basically this one should have been the holders, but it's not working unfortunately at all. It's not aligning with any of the holes. Basically it's not working, so I need to reorder a new one. Hopefully this video helped a lot, because there are not too many videos out there showing exactly if the RNG tail tidy will work with the Givi rack, but it's definitely working. You just need to do some work around it. Hopefully you're gonna do it yourself at home, because it's pretty hard, but it's doable. And yeah, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give a like, a share, a comment. I'm waiting for your comments. Any questions that you might have, I'm just there for you, so don't hesitate asking me anything whatsoever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.